Solve the case of the Zooystery. It's an episodic short story where zoo animals are released into the city. Who did it? What was their motive? Tune in to the multi-part series to find out. There's new chapters every day until the culprit is caught. Chapter 1. The Problem. I've investigated lots of cases, ranging from theft to even a supernatural encounter, which ended up just being an unstable floorboard causing a cup to crash to the ground. However, this new request is a bit odd, and the zoo owner who asked for my help has every right to be as stressed as he is. I've managed to mostly keep up with his fast speaking, and once he takes a second to breathe, I reiterate what I picked up. So, you're saying someone let the zoo animals out of their enclosures? I ask. And you hired me to track them down, investigate, and find out who it was?
At first I thought it was one of the keepers.
The zoo owner, Mr. Eds, lets out an exaggerated sigh.
But they all had alibis. Obviously a random stranger couldn't have done it. It had to be someone with access to our passcodes or something.
There's a ketchup stain on the zoo director's shirt. I'm not sure if he's aware, but it's kind of gross. And the half-eaten hot dog on his cluttered desk next to him is starting to collect flies. I heavily blink and focus back on the conversation as he leans toward me, eyes shifting side to side as if afraid someone might hear before he whispers,
I think it was the monkey.
The monkey, I dryly say back.
The monkey!
Which one? You have several kinds here. His eyes scrunch up as he grabs a reference book and flips through it. I patiently wait while he shakes his head at each page before flipping to the next. Then he whips the book to me, revealing the photo of a capuchin monkey named Bozo. Bit of an offensive name, really. I'd retaliate too if I were him.
The cappuccino monkey.
Mr. Ed slams the book shut.
He's always up to no good. Have a talk with him, start from there. Might not do any good, but might. Shifty fella.
I collect my notes, which was just 3 bullet points I wrote down. It was the only info I had deciphered through the panicked babbling. 1. Someone had released the zoo animals. 2. I'm looking for a crocodile, tiger, red panda, and an elephant. All the other animals were found. 3. It was likely the monkey. I'll get started right away. I stand up, extending a hand as an attempt to keep some professionalism in this environment. How this man runs a zoo, I have no idea, considering the state his office is in. Boxes, papers, a broken window, ketchup stains. Pretty sure the one on his shirt got even bigger. Ugh.
Oh, thank you for your help, Taya.
He glances back at his notes.
Taya Dan Derry. Interesting name. Is it short for Daniel? Ha!
It is, actually. I nod and see myself out, leaving Mr. Eds in his electrical socket hairdo and thick mustache behind me. Sometimes you can just look at someone and tell their life is chaotic, but chaos is not my style. I'm calm, cool, collected, structured even, and whoever released these animals into the city will be discovered and turned in. What would someone even gain by releasing them? Either way, I was hired to find out, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I will not rest until every animal is safely back in its enclosure. Or my name isn't Taya Dan Derry. My first stop? Interrogating the monkey. And as I approach him, it's like he knows I'm coming for him, for his smile is menacing. Chapter 2. The Monkey. First off, I refuse to call this monkey Bozo. His name is going to just be Monkey as far as I'm concerned. It just doesn't feel right. As I'm walking toward his bubbled cage, he sits as still as a statue on a tire swing. His eyes are locked on mine, almost as if challenging me. You think it was me, huh? He says. Go ahead, just admit it. Everyone else has. Mr. Monkey? I clear my throat. I have a couple of... lady, my name is Bozo. He gestures to the sign screwed in on a plaque just to my left. Mr. Monkey was my father. I stare at the sign a moment. I don't feel comfortable calling you that. Doesn't matter if my name makes you uncomfortable, it's what it is. Do you like being called Bozo? He stares at me a few seconds. What do you need to ask me? I flip through my notes, though they're all on the top half of one page. Don't want him thinking I'm limited on information, even though I am. His eyes dart from my pad to me until I nervously clear my throat again. Some animals have gone missing. Good, the monkey laughs. That tiger guy was a real piece of work. He'd threatened to eat me every day. I think of my next words carefully, but realize there was no way to dance around what I needed to know. Do you know who it could have been? He shrugs. Could have been anyone. Why worry about it? He jumps down from the tire swing and stands against the wiring of the cage, gripping onto it while pressing his face between two rungs. His nose sticks out of 2 bars as he widens his eyes. Look, it wasn't me, got it? How would it have been me if I am still locked in here myself? That crazy old bat that owns this place has been trying to get rid of me for years. Luckily, I'm just so popular here, people have fought him on it. I can't help I was born with thumbs. Doesn't mean I know how to open doors. Sounds like profiling to me. The monkey wiggles his fingers. Surely as a detective, you could at least deduce that much. Unless you close your door back to look innocent, I say. He grits his teeth and groans. Ugh, if you really want to know my opinion, I think it was Ellie. Who is Ellie? I ask. The elephant, of course. You think anyone here could stop an elephant? The trunk of hers is powerful, let me tell you. Could easily whip around and unlock a few cages. I jot down a few notes. Would be hard to not notice an elephant unlocking cages. In fact, it'd be even harder noticing a small little monkey doing it. Look, monkey leaps 2, 3, 4 times up the top of the tree before he begins tapping his fingers on the knot of the rope, holding the tire swing below. If I were you, I'd focus more on getting the animals back first. Ask them what they know, since they're the ones that got out. Once everyone is back, then figure out who it was. I mean, you can grill me all day with questions, but it wasn't me. And the longer you stand around here, the more likely they'll disperse and get lost. Just saying. He does have a fantastic point. Truth is, these animals could be anywhere. We're in a large city, after all. Maybe I'm just trying to find a good starting point, since I'm just as confused as everyone else. I close my notepad and begin fidgeting with his cage. The monkey leaps back down and carefully watches as I use a key given to me to unlock his door. You're coming with me, I say, swinging the door open. But you're still a suspect. Got it? What are you, a cop? He walks out of the cage and immediately starts toward the exit. Actually, might not be a bad place to start. Bet that tiger's locked up in jail. He laughs to himself, but honestly, that's not a bad place to start. It is the job of a police officer to take care of anything that goes wrong, and zoo animals running around is definitely considered something that needs immediate attention. So we head to the police station, just a few blocks down the road. And lo and behold, the second we walk inside, a tiger is laying on his back behind a cage, growling and insulting the police officers who are ignoring him. Monkey falls into the biggest laughing fit imaginable. I said to come here as a joke! The monkey begins screeching, jumping around and leaping on my shoulders before pointing at the tiger. But he actually got arrested? This is hilarious! It is all fun and games to Monkey. That is, until the tiger snarls his teeth at him. Chapter 3, The Tiger. I'm about to be released from this cage. The tiger says, locked on Monkey. Sure you want to keep this up? The point of being released from your cage at the zoo wasn't to find another one. Monkey laughs. The tiger snaps and growls, causing Monkey to yelp and retreat behind me. Once the tiger's released, he charges for Monkey, until I jump in between them. Do not eat the monkey, I shout, hands in front of me, terrified he might eat me instead. I'll make it painless for him. He leans around me. Swallow him whole. Monkey gulps behind my ear, locking his embrace around my neck. Not until we get to the bottom of what happened here, please. I squat down to his level to speak to him. He seems tired, put out, a bit irritated. Can you tell me what happened? The tiger sits, straightening up his posture while Monkey is carefully watching over my shoulder. Took a nap, woke up, my cage was open, so I left. Ended up in another cage. Did you see who it was? I have my notes ready, but the tiger just slowly blinks at me. No, I was taking a nap. Monkey gains a bit of courage and leans over my shoulder. Yeah, you would take a nap, you lazy cat. The tiger lunges at him again, even causing me to jump before Monkey is screeching and running across the police station. After seeing my life flash before my eyes, I collect myself. Don't fight him. He's helping me. He led me right to you. I'm not as mean as he makes me out to be, the tiger says. This kind of throws me off. I didn't say you were. He instigates fights and then frames me and cowers when I fight back. I'm not bad, the tiger shakes his head. Just keep him away from me. Where to next? The fact that we found Tiger so quickly is exciting, and makes me feel much more motivated that we'll find the others. Surely they are all fairly close by. As we leave the station, Monkey jumps on Tiger's back, who promptly bucks him off. When we're standing on a busy street corner, I look at the different directions we could go. I feel much less motivated now. This is overwhelming. They could be anywhere, Tiger says. Best we just start walking. The city is bustling around us, people shouting, specifically a man selling hot dogs. Monkey's eyes grow wide. I need a hot dog. No, you don't, I say. We have a mission. If I don't get a hot dog in me in 15 seconds, I am gonna start screaming. I sigh. Guess I could use some lunch as well. But why a hot dog? Brings me back to the one sitting on Mr. Ed's desk.
The cappuccino monkey.
While I'm having flashbacks, Monkey is already in line behind 2 other people. At least he has manners. Tiger stands behind him. Guess we're all getting hot dogs.
And what kind of hot dog would you like, little guy?
The seller asks Monkey, who jumps up onto the cart. Give me a Chicago dog. Add spiders. The man's face is expressionless.
What?
Spiders, palm seeds, a frog leg. Tiger gags behind him, which makes Monkey whip around. Oh, like you've never eaten a frog before? Grow up. With palm seeds, though? Listen, it's a great combination. Monkey takes his hot dog that has neither spiders, seeds, or frog legs on it and jumps down. I doubt they'll have a whole, raw gazelle or whatever you fat cats eat. Tiger and I order a normal hot dog, and the 3 of us sit down on the sidewalk. Monkey tries to pluck an onion off of Tiger's, who then takes a big bite into Monkey's hot dog. They immediately start arguing. I'm exhausted just from these 2 alone, and we still have a red panda, a crocodile, and an elephant to find. How the elephant specifically is staying hidden is beyond me, but I realize why I feel so tired. I need some coffee, I say. You guys want any? Quadruple espresso shot, 10 pumps of caramel, Monkey says. Add spiders. He will be getting decaf. Tiger asks for a black coffee, so I head to a little shop across the street. It is packed. Jazz music lightly playing amongst the dim lighting. Never knew this place existed. I'll have to come back when I'm not in a rush. When it's my turn, I stare down at a menu. I need a kid's decaf caramel coffee, an Americano, and a black coffee, please.
Cash or card?
The cashier asks. Card. I grab my debit card and am frozen in place as a crocodile wearing a barista outfit is staring right back at me. Chapter 4. The Crocodile. The crocodile is wide-eyed and not blinking, wearing a visor, apron, and a white-collared shirt underneath. He takes my card and runs it before handing it back.
What's a good name for the order?
The crocodile asks, eyes still wide and locked on me, as if he knew I knew he shouldn't be there. Taya? I draw my name out, having no idea how to process this interaction as the crocodile grabs a plastic cup and a marker. He suspiciously glances back at me before scribbling something on the side that absolutely isn't my name or anything legible, really. Another barista starts shouting from down the line.
All these cups have scribbles on them? I can't tell which is what. And why does every label just say rang up by human person on them?
The crocodile whips around, knocking a row of syrups down with his massive tail as a customer grabs his attention.
Sir?
The customer is frustrated.
Sir!
Yes?
Crocodile stares at him.
I asked for an oat milk brown sugar, shaken espresso, and you handed me a cup full of strawberry syrup.
My mistake, ma'am.
He panics and grabs another cup, scribbles more on the side, and then watches as another barista fills a cup with ice. He does the same, then reaches for a bagel and smashes it inside before handing it back. I can't keep letting this go on, so I lean over the counter as he's anxiously opening and closing the cash drawer over and over again. I know who you are, I say.
Hush.
You belong in the zoo.
I'm in the zoo, the concrete jungle.
I shut the cash drawer before he can, leaning in closer. I've been hired to find you and bring you back. Come with me and I won't make a scene.
Over my super caffeinated body.
The crocodile grabs a cup full of napkins and cookie crumble pieces while happily handing it to a gentleman.
I was born to be a barista, do you understand?
Hardly. I stare at the cup of napkins. How has no one called you out for being a crocodile?
It's the 2020s. No one cares what you are anymore.
Right, but... I sigh. Listen, you have to come with me. The crocodile quickly assembles a bagel sandwich, stuffing straws inside and squirting hazelnut syrup on top.
Look, the zoo just isn't my thing. I can't go back. I've started a new life here. You gotta understand.
I look at his name tag unevenly pinned to his uniform with just a bit of scribbles displayed on top. He sees me staring and leans in closer to me.
I'm not going back.
You have to. I match his tone.
Try me.
He snarls his teeth. A convincing argument, I'll give him that. I gotta approach this differently. Tell you what, I take my notes out. You tell me who let you out, and I'll let you stay here.
I'm not a snitch,
the crocodile says.
I was given a better chance at life. I'm not selling out who gave that to me.
So you do know who it is?
Oh, totally.
The crocodile grins. He says nothing else while asking another customer for their name before just scribbling on the side of a cup and adding it to the other line of illegible orders. He then sighs, staring at the cups with a sense of pride and yet melancholy.
I don't make people happy. Never have. For just one day. I want to be able to experience what it feels like. People always run in fear when they see me, and I don't know. I know they love this coffee stuff, so I thought maybe if I worked here I could make someone happy for a change. For as long as I've been alive, I've never once made anyone smile. You don't know how heavy that feels.
He is no longer looking at me, but instead mindlessly wiping the counter under him. An existence rooted only in fear is not one I could ever imagine having to live through. We all have dreams, and being someone who simply can't achieve theirs purely on the cards they were dealt in life, he can't help he's a crocodile. He can't help what his dreams are. Thank you for the coffees. I smile at him, gently nodding before exiting the shop. Because sometimes, solving a case isn't always about discovering hidden motives. It's about helping others discover theirs. Chapter 5. The Parade. Where's my coffee? Monkey asks as I sit back down on the sidewalk. I shrug, staring out into the lines of traffic jammed up and accompanied by car horns and people shouting at one another. The weight of wondering if I'm a good detective settles in, but I shake it off. I just have to find the animals first. The detective work will come later, but I couldn't even bring one of them with me. Didn't have the heart to. Tiger sits beside me. You okay? I'm fine. Overwhelmed. It's a big world out there, he says as the two of us watch Monkey swing from lamppost to lamppost. He couldn't be happier. Tiger's tail flicks behind him as he whispers, I think you did the right thing. Sorry? I ask. Never seen Croc look so happy. I begin fidgeting with my shirt sleeve. Do you have a dream, Tiger? His attention is briefly caught by a child happily running across the sidewalk with his mother chasing after him. Tiger watches fondly, tail flipping behind him again. I want to be confident enough to show fear when I feel it. I'm expected to always be strong because of what I am. That gets hard. He looks to me. I also wouldn't mind sending Monkey to another zoo. The two of us weakly chuckle, just as Monkey comes crashing down into my lap. He takes no time in jumping up and frantically pointing away from us. There's a parade happening, just a bit that way. There's so many colors, floats, food. I shake my head. We've got a job to do. Oh, come on! Monkey shouts. It looks so fun! Please, 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 please! Honestly, at this point, I can't help but admire his unintentional intuition. Everywhere we have ended up, we've been able to find one of the missing animals, thanks to him. Normally I would protest, but hey, parade might be fun. Maybe it would grab the attention of the elephant and red panda as well. So I tell Monkey to lead the way, and before we know it, we are standing on a crowded sidewalk, waiting for the parade to start.
Ah, you must be here for the parade!
A man in a candy-striped top, twisty mustache, and a cane approaches us. Why else would we be here? But I just smile and nod, and he grabs my sleeve and pulls me away from everyone else. Monkey and Tiger follow, until we arrive at a closed-off road where floats were waiting to start their convoy. Wait, no, we're not part of the parade.
The Monkey Tiger float? Wow, wee zippity-doo!
The man shouts, shoving us to a float that is literally covered in tigers and monkeys. Why does this even exist? What is it for? Oh, we get to be in the parade? Monkey shouts. That is so cool!
And you three are stars!
The man somehow picks me up over his head and chucks me into the float, followed by Tiger and Monkey flying in behind. On the float were 3 other people, 2 dressed as tigers and 1 a monkey. They start chanting,
One of us! One of us!
The float starts as 3 people are dressing me in a monkey costume. I try fighting them off, but their passion just completely outweighs mine. Once I'm wearing monkey ears, a tail, and have been given a prop banana, Tiger chuckles at me while the monkey scoffs in disbelief. We eat more than bananas, you know. That's an annoying stereotype. The person dressed as a tiger hands him a real banana, and his eyes widen before taking a large bite. The float starts, and in no time we are in front of a sea of people, cheering us on, waving, surrounded by festival music. It did feel kind of nice bringing a form of joy to people. Maybe that crocodile was onto something. So, what are you guys? The monkey asks the float operators, while downing the last bite of his banana.
Tigers and monkeys! Tigers and monkeys!
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, what are you? Like, what organization created this float? Like, what are you guys doing?
Tigers and monkeys!
Forget it!
Tigers
Monkey
and
shouts,
monkeys!
waving them off. I'm standing in the front of the float, waving and smiling as Tiger stands next to me. He doesn't acknowledge the crowd, but instead watches me. What's your dream, Taya? He eventually asks. Never been asked that before. Did I have any dreams? I've always done things for others. It never dawned on me to have something for myself, but maybe there was a reason for that. I would really enjoy watching others achieve theirs. Does that count? Tiger asks. I pause a moment. I think so. His eyes widen as he taps my shoulder, gesturing to a float in front of the one in front of us. I have no idea what the big deal is until I look closer. And oh my goodness, one of the attractions in this parade is a giant elephant. Chapter 6. The Elephant. That's gotta be her, Tiger says, jumping onto the railing of our parade float. I know that trumpeting anywhere. Great, let's get over there then, I say, whipping around to find Monkey is swinging from one end of the float to another on a series of fairy lights. The people are loving it. I subtly try to get his attention, but he is soaking up the cheering from the crowd. So Tiger jumps up, grabs Monkey's tail, and pulls him down, while I try figuring out a way to get off this float. I notice someone take a step out of the crowd and immediately get pulled back in. Security seems pretty tight, and we can't risk jumping to the ground, getting pulled back into the crowd, and letting Ellie vanish. So I scan the float in front of us. It's pirate-themed. There is a plank on the back end. If we run fast enough, we just might be able to jump onto that float and get to Ellie that way. I explain this plan to the other animals, and Monkey shakes his head. Ain't no way! Are you crazy? You two are gonna have to work together, I say. Jump on Tiger's back, and you both will make it. I'll use this vine prop we have attached. Monkey stares at Tiger, eyes narrowing. If you drop me, or buck me off again, I will throw so much poop at you. Tiger rolls his eyes, picks Monkey up, and throws him onto his back before charging to the front. I climb up the fake tree planted in the middle of our float, tugging on a green spray-painted rope that is absolutely not sturdy enough to hold me for long. But what choice do I have? I give it a few tugs, take a deep breath, and swing back before leaping off of the platform under me. It feels as though I am flying. Seeing everyone under me, screaming, pointing, in their eyes this is part of the parade. So I widely smile and wave as I land on the float in front of us. Tiger and Monkey are already halfway across, but I am caught in the middle of a battle being held on the pirate float.
Arr, matey.
A pirate shouts.
A monkey aboard?
I push through them, making it to the front of their float before pausing. A part of me feels like I can just jump and land on Ellie, but another part of me knows she's too far away. Geronimo! Monkey shouts just before kicking me in the back, causing me to fly out of the float and land on Ellie's back. She whips around me and scoffs.
Girl, I know you didn't just land on me like that.
I hold on to her back while calling out, My name is Taya. I've come to help you get back to the zoo.
I ain't going back to no zoo. You're crazy. This parade wouldn't have half this many people if not for me. Baby, I'm the star of the show.
Her giant ear gently flapped, and out came a red panda, seeming terrified as she crawled toward me.
Are you really going back to the zoo?
Sure am.
I'm ready to go. I don't like it here. It's too loud.
The tiger and monkey jump off of the float behind us and also land on the elephant, who groans out in frustration.
The disrespect!
We gotta just figure out how to get her to walk back toward the zoo.
I can hear y'all. Either sit there and shut it or hop off. I ain't no charity, giving free rides and whatnot. What do I look like?
Oh! Monkey shouts, shooting his head in the air. An elephant! I could be pushy, but what's the point? This entire day has been chaotic. Why not let her finish her parade route and just leave happy? So I sit up while everyone else makes themselves comfortable. The red panda latches onto my back as if afraid she'd fall off. The sun is starting to set. It was beautiful, and even more so when they started releasing fireworks. All of us stared in awe when Tiger asks, "Panda, what's your dream?" Red Panda stares up at the sky, heavily considering Tiger's question.
I don't have one.
Everyone has to have a dream, Monkey says, jumping into my lap. Come on, you gotta have something.
I don't.
She shakes her head.
I just want to live day by day, comfortable and happy. I have no big dreams, goals, or ambitions. I don't think I need to.
Wanting a comfortable life for yourself is a fantastic dream. I mean, the world is too harsh on goal setting, forward thinking, and over ambition. What if, just what if, you could live a happy life just as you are? Chapter 7, The Return.
What about you, Ellie?
Red Panda asks, as the elephant is happily tooting away at the sound of the drums playing in the distance behind us.
Girl, I've always wanted to be a star, and today I got to be one.
She did a little skip, which about made all of us fall off of her. Her happy trotting was infectious, making all of us want to dance and get into the music. So we danced, laughed, swayed side to side as the parade continued, forgetting our mission and just living in the moment. Once the parade was over, I patted Ellie's back, congratulating her on a fantastic performance. She was so happy she trotted in place, trumpeted a bit, and spun in a circle. Everyone held on for dear life.
You know,
She sighs.
I think I'm ready to go back to the zoo. Your girl is tired.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired myself, Monkey says. Don't think I've had this much excitement in a long time. And hopefully it stays that way, Tiger added, his words almost cutting off when we all spot the crocodile staring up at us, still in his barista uniform, nervously clutching his hands.
Do you have room for one more?
Hey, there he is, Monkey shouted. Get up here, Teeth! With some assistance, he made it to the top of Ellie before we started our way back down the dispersing sidewalk. I was a bit confused and convinced he'd never want to come back, but when asked, he just shrugged it off.
My entire life, all I wanted was to see someone smile. And today I did. Thanks to you, Taya.
He looked up at the stars that were now glistening above us.
Also, making coffee is so confusing.
Ellie looked over her shoulder.
Does that mean if I ask for a soy milk latte with honey and hazelnut, you can make one for me?
Crocodile frowned, thinking a moment.
That's the one with the napkins in it, right?
After a while, we enter the zoo gates, where Mr. Eds is frantically pacing back and forth. When he sees the group of us approaching, he screams and claps his hands, jumping up and down as I hop off of Ellie's back.
Magnificent! I can't believe you found them all!
It was a team effort. I smile at Monkey and Tiger, flashing a thumbs up. Couldn't have done it without them.
And did you find who was responsible for releasing my sweet, precious babies into the big, bad city?
You know, I take a deep breath. I don't think it really matters. Everyone had a fun day, got to experience something they've always wanted to, and now they're all back, safe and sound. Ellie begins walking towards our enclosure.
Thanks for allowing the day out, Mr. E. You rock. When I make it big, you're getting the first autograph. Trust.
Mr. Eds waves her off, jingling his keys before motioning for everyone else to follow him. Crocodile turns to face me, reaching a short, stubby hand out for me to take.
Thank you, Taya,
he says.
I'll never forget this day. And how much I hate coffee shops.
I give him a big hug and see him off, just before Tiger and Red Panda gently bow to me. Gonna take this little girl home, Tiger says. You gonna be alright out there, kiddo? I've got plenty of adventures out there waiting for me, I say. And you do too. The uncertainty scares me, Tiger mumbles. I rub his head. It's supposed to. He pressed his head to mine for a few moments before walking off, Red Panda waving as they set off down the walkway. As I watch the animals leave, Monkey drops in next to me, sitting on my shoulder. Wow, what a day, he says. Well, time to hit the hay. Monkey, I ask. You never told us what your dream was. He glances at me and smiles, but only for a moment. Getting to spend a day with my friends. Well, possibly making a new one. The two of us stared at one another before he flashes an even larger grin. And in this moment, I knew exactly what we had all been trying to figure out this entire day. He winks and jumps off, zigzagging against poles, cages, and buildings until he is out of sight. And that is when my dream of seeing others complete their own had finally come true.